Hello, my name is Sagat, and we are playing TNP Limitless 7. And last time, we put some hives down here for an ashy mining bee and a blue banded bee. I might not have put the ashy mining bee down, I forget. But we finally got a neon cuckoo bee. There's a chance each time the blue banded bee comes out of the hive that a neon cuckoo bee will spawn within. So we are going to go ahead and catch this guy, throw him in a box. There's the neon cuckoo bee, that's awesome. Now we just have the ashy mining bee, who is going to get us, eventually, a nomad bee. It's the same idea. It's just we just gotta wait for it to happen. And we're actually gonna take this little one out to the little rooms. Part of the problem with trying to get these bees out is they go right back into their nests. Now, I don't think this bee will go into a hive. We'll see. Now, just as some bees can only be obtained in some dimensions and in other weird ways, some bees can only be obtained in some climates. So we have here snow nest, and we're going to fix it up with all these honey treats. It'll be about 3 minutes. That's not bad. Now, with a little bit of luck here, we ought to be able to get ourselves a sweat bee. Yeah, there we go. And then we can take it home and go grab our magma bee out of the main bee house. While we're waiting for that guy to come out, I'm sure you've seen, me look at all of this. I'm here to oh, look at that. We can see all this stuff today. That's nice. Maybe, since that happens to be true, see, here's what I was going to say, is that a lot of this stuff, it looks like it does something, right? So here's our atomizer. And we got bees for all of this stuff. We got bromide, krypton, all this stuff. But as far as I can tell, all of this stuff is completely recursive. Here we have oxygen. Now, Mechanism adds oxygen, but it doesn't look like it's, the same kind of stuff. Also, I don't know how we'd get bees to flower off of the gas. I don't know how that would work. But that's kind of where I am with the alchemlib and the alchemistry and chemlib, I should say. I don't really know what to do with them. The point of this particular exercise, though, with our magmatic bee and our sweat bee, is that these two together should give us an obsidian bee. And the obsidian bee is going to be the source of much wonder for us. Oh, and we finally got our nomad bee. That's huge. That's huge. Now, like the neon cuckoo bee, the nomad bee will spawn in another bee's nest. What this guy is so important for is that this is both how we'll get a blazing bee and a silicon bee, which is going to be really important to us. But the blazing bee and a leafcutter bee, which we'll have to hopefully summon here, will give us our coal bee, and that's going to unlock all the different kinds of gem bees for us. Now, one guy that we definitely want to take advantage of is the Cree bee. You just convert a regular bee with a little bit of TNT. Now, let's get rid of this so they don't all follow us out the door. And we're going to put them in here, so let's stop carrying TNT around. What you do, that's how you you get your uranite bee, the stuff from Hawa, which is going to become very important to us as we progress in the pack, because that has some great power gen on some options. So we take Friendly Neighborhood Iron Bee and our Creebee. And down here, yeah, way down there, little uranite bee. Yeah, we're gonna leave him in there for a minute. That is the same way I think you get the uranium bee. So that's another one with two possibilities. There you go, little buddy. Well, sure enough, there it is. One radioactive bee. Our blazing bee is ready to go. But we're going to want to breed it with a leaf cutter bee. I've also got copper and zinc in here. Looking for brass. So far I've got a lot of germanium. Alright. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get a leaf cutter and not something we've already gotten. Now we have completed a bunch of quests. We might as well turn it all in, right? Let's see. We got all kinds of honeycombs and probably resources that match the bees we made. So let's throw everything we can right into the storage system. And then we can put all of... Oh, we got some more honey treats. That's delightful. Alright. Very nice. Yeah, we got a bunch of loot bag pieces. And some of these crates, which usually have... Oh, we got some brass. Not enough to make a block. We're going to have to either get into Create... I made a brass bee. We're either going to have to get into Create or farther into Ender IO. Okay. All kinds of fun stuff. And that in turn completed a few more quests. And we got, let's see. Oh, there's a little bit of food. That's nice. Okay, so we're in luck. We got, after a couple more attempts getting ashy mining bees, we got a leaf cutter and a chocolate mining. And I don't think we have a chocolate mining yet. And that's one that's gonna be of great use to us. I'll show you, there's a choco bee. But the choco mining bee is where we get our redstone bee from. So I'm gonna see if I can't catch our glowing bee so we can make that happen. Okay, let's see here. We got our blazing bee and our leaf cutter. Let them do their thing. The cold bee, and then chocolate mining and glowing. That gets us our redstone. Now, ages ago, when we were running around the end, we got a bunch of ender bees. And I haven't done anything with them because I wanted to have enough honeycombs to go ahead and make the anti-teleportation upgrade. This thing is key. Because the ender bees will just teleport around like little maniacs. We'll just put it right here in the hive, or box, or whatever. Now these boys feed off of chorus flowers. And we're just going to put one on a feeding slab. And then I'm going to let them out one by one. Or at least long enough for them to, as they'll go to the chorus flower, get themselves pollinated, and then hopefully into the hive. And once this is their home, they won't teleport away. Now, processing these honeycombs will get us something other than honey. So that's something we're going to have to account for in our setup back there. Now, as we progress, we will need a slimy nest. Let's make some oh, that's not how you spell treats. Let's make some more treats. And I don't think we'll have to go out to a swamp to do this, but we will find out. I'm just going to do it right here, because as soon as we're done with this now, I can't right-click on it. Okay. So we're going to have to find a swamp. Oh, I think I see one. Yeah. One slimy bee. Now I don't have to worry about spawning one. Very nice. Okay. We're getting into the good stuff real soon. And then once this is opened up, we'll have a good flow of resources. And I'll probably stop showing so much bee stuff. I do like the bees. But now we got a lapis bee, and somewhere around here we should have a steel bee. There he is. Hey, little buddy. So sure enough, we're starting to accumulate some liquid chorus from these endercombs. So I've shut this down temporarily because we're going to want something to deal with that. I don't think liquid chorus does a whole lot. Let's see. So, yeah, not super interesting. What I want to do is I want to teach the system here to make a fluid drawer. And we will probably need to teach it how to make a bucket one. Oh no, we already got that. Okay. Very, very good. So we're going to make the fluid drawer. And then I don't know if I have taught this thing how to make void upgrades. Let's see. No. So the void upgrade is pretty useful. That's not the right one. Let's see if we can spot it here. Here we go. It's just some obsidian and an oak drawer. And we'll program a recipe for obsidian in there when we need one. I mean, it's obsidian in any drawer. I said oak drawer because that's the one that was there. So none of these things have any honey in them at this point, so we should be able to put the fluid drawer down. It'll get the liquid chorus in there. We'll put the void upgrade on. And let's see, do we have a blazing comb in here that I could use to turn in that quest maybe, please? No? Okay. So we'll just go ahead and turn this thing back on here. And now the liquid chorus won't cause us any trouble. Now we're gonna get our diamond bee with an ender bee and a lapis bee, and we want to keep the flowers in our offhand here so that the ender bee doesn't teleport away. Almost grown up. This will give us our first diamond bee. Now I was looking through the quest line, and for reasons I don't understand, we are going to have to make a spatial bee. At least I think we do. Like it looks like I'm not sure. Like I think maybe this is a dependency between ender and crystalline, but we don't really have any use for one because we're probably not doing AE. But you know, complete the quests we must. So I don't even know what a spatial bee wants. Spatial bee spawn egg. I don't even see it. Yeah, we're just getting the spawn egg. That's one of the things with this pack. It's like something about JI or REI or whatever we're using. There's something up with it. And it's, you know, it is what it is. I think that spatial bees would fertilize off of some version of Certus quartz. I don't know that we've even seen any Certus quartz. Let's see if we have any. And yeah, I haven't seen any Certus quartz. Let's see if we can find ender bees in here. Yeah, okay, I see the ender bee, right? So we'd use it, and then we'd breed it with all these different things. Tungsten and platinum. Here's our spatial bee, finally. So yeah, for flowering, it'll use Certus quartz. Now, where might we get this stuff? Oh, there's a villager that sells it. Okay. But what workstation do they use? I don't know. Could we make budding quartz? I don't know. See, Certus quartz is generally something that you mine. And this isn't it, is it? No, that's something that looks like it, kind of. But I don't think we've gotten any out of our digital miner. I haven't seen any around. Let's look in the applied energistics quest line. See if this has, because this is where we'd start. Well, it wants charged Certus quartz, for which it would want Certus quartz. Let's see what this thing has to say about Certus. Yeah, there's a distinct lack of ore. How we would get a hold of one of these is beyond me. I don't know where we're gonna get this stuff unless there's something really obvious. Now, lucky us, we have gotten a few things as quest rewards. Most importantly, we got my first guess at a workstation. Yeah, okay. That was the... Where did it go? Charger? Something. Well, you know, you probably saw it on the video. I missed it. But we ought to be able to throw a villager in here. And yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Actually, I would rather pay 1 emerald. So, you're going through the mill, buddy. Anyway, back to the diamond bees. They don't breed into much. Like, this is it. We're gonna want the emerald bee, and that's it. At least for the time being. But over here, this is where we get inert crystals from element craft. Black diamonds, white diamonds, amethyst. That'll be good. We got silent stuff to beat the band. The ancient bee, which is going to be fantastic for us. Let's see what else we have here. We got a little fluorite. That might be important. Because we are going to have to build one of those full nuclear reactors and hope I don't destroy the base. Okay. So, definitely the netherite, the inert crystal, amethyst. So we'll be breeding diamond bees for a minute. We'll leave these guys. We have another guest outside. He will give us those coins? That, at least I've been seeing quite a bit. I mean, it looks like they're a basic version of them. I don't know if we'll be able to do something with them once we get some. Okay, so we got 20 of them. And then okay, yeah, so infuse, that's how we get the infused coins. We have to infuse, and then the infused we can get an ascended by doing some infusion enchantment at level 100. Oh, we could also, yeah, and we can get all kinds of stuff from the Wandering Trader with the second 2 tiers of coins. Now that we have them, though, is there a... Okay. Looks like we can only get them from a Wandering Trader. So good thing we got them. I didn't think you were supposed to be able to have so many Wandering Traders at a time. Anyway, this guy's done cooking. So we can pop him right in there. Yeah, now it's 1 emerald per. That sounds a lot better. We'll just gather ourselves up some emeralds. And come on over here. Grab a bunch of Certus quartz. Probably leveled him up at least once there. Okay, so we can get sky stone. Oh, we can do a silicon for an emerald? Okay, okay. But most importantly, at least in terms of our quest completion, what we really want to do is make one of these blocks. And we will have to set a drawer up for Certus quartz. You kind of get the rhythm of this. It's just, I'm really just showing the bees I'm having to think about, and the bees that are on, like, the breeding line. There's a bunch more in there that I don't think I've even shown, much less shown breeding. So, we'll need another diamond bee, though. This will bring us up to 4. And then it will be time to start breeding for conversion purposes. Now, I've had, like, diamond bees in my hand. They're combs. I've had ender bees, but we haven't gotten credit for the quests yet. And I wonder, I know I made a lapis bee. I wonder if there's anything out here. No, I do not have a lapis block out here. Alright, that's all set in there. We're finally ready to breed our slime bee with a diamond bee, at least in a couple seconds. Now, this is one you have to find in a swamp. Or you can, get them in the swamp with the proper nest and honey treat, like we didn't end up needing to do. The slime bee, you might think it would fertilize... Come on out of there. You might think it would fertilize off of, what am I trying to say? Off of a slime block. It does not. Just does a normal flower, so you can save yourself the space of putting a slime block in here. Let's get... Oh, I should take these out of my hand. It's gonna be chaos over here. Okay. Where's my boy? We're gonna be putting both of them out here, because we definitely want a second source of slime in addition to our crops. Like, we're gonna have so many resources. Okay, let's see if we can figure out this lapis comb comes first. Doesn't look like it. Let's go back to productive bees. Let's see. What might it... Well, okay, a redstone comb. Shouldn't be long. Okay, we finally got one rolling through here. Alright, so it must go up here to lapis. And then... Oh, it wants us to have an end stone nest. That's actually the problem. Alright. Okay. One end stone nest. Let's go over here and hopefully clear up a bunch of these uncleared quests. So we got an ender comb, right? Right. We got diamond combs? No? That's okay. Lapis comb now. Alright, there's our lapis comb. There's the diamond comb. Okay, okay. So now it's gonna want us to do zinc, steel. Okay, we're looking for that blazing comb apparently. Let's see here. There's the blazing comb. And then it wants what? Coal. There's our coal. That's silicon. Somewhere we should have some steel, I think. I know I made a steel bee. I'm not convinced I put a steel block out there. Now the ancient bee, or the ancient bee, is going to be very handy for us. We'll be able to make netherite directly with the netherite crops once we're able to make them. But this fellow will give us netherite scrap, which you can get netherite ingots from, and which is used in a whole bunch of recipes. So that's going to be fantastic to have. Alright, we got the steel. And let's see what else we can do immediately here. We should be able to do amethyst, ancient, and emerald, right? Amethyst. Where's that emerald? Maybe one of these, right? Emerald. And do we have an ancient yet? Maybe? Not quite yet. There we go. And now, for the time being, we'll be able to process this stuff again. Because a bunch of the next quests we're going to have to do are not going to be comb related. Now I've added on another little box here. That's why I haven't started trimming this. I don't know where it's going to stop yet. And it should be dark in here. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3. That's pretty dark. You know, we might even just temporarily. Okay, so now it is where the light level go. I can't see it. I lost track of it. That's still 5 block. I wonder if we took the door off. See how we do here. Okay, now it's zeros. Okay, yeah, red X's. That's what we're looking for. I think we're close enough to the Megatorch, or one of the Megatorches anyway, that nothing's gonna spawn in here. But if you've got an empty hive in the dark, then you have a chance of getting zombies and skeletal bees. Now, the next couple bees we want, we're gonna have to go out and make. We're gonna need obsidian nests, which we make with diamond swords. And we're going to need dragon breath. Oh, I'm back here out in the end. Oh, these guys. How could I forget? Nice. These flowers are from nature's aura. We haven't gotten into it yet, but we certainly will. They're a way of producing aura with eyes of ender, and that's a thing that will make sense. I promise. Now, what we want to do here, I think, is put the end crystals on these pieces of bedrock that surround, you know, whatever this thing is. The portal, I guess. And yeah, okay, there they go. Ryan, loud. Alright. Oh, we'll knock out the crystals. I don't know if she gets tougher. Oh my gosh. This was fun when I needed the ender pearls, but like... Is he teleporting me? Oh, that's tiresome. Alright. I don't know if we didn't have the jetpack last time. I seem to remember a lot of pillaring up. I don't think we must have had it. So this part will be easy. I have yet to actually see her. Probably stop hitting myself. Oh, there she is. Let's get our glass bottles out. Yeah. You get a lot better look at what she's doing with the night vision, huh? That's gonna explode way up there. I'll deal with these and we'll get some dragon breath. Oh, here's some of the stuff. Wonderful. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright. That's quite a bow we have. That bow took it down half its health with a solid shot. Let's, make sure we have something with a magnet. Oh, everything's all over the place. Okay. But we got what we came for, which is dragon breath. Now we're gonna stay here for a minute. There's gotta be more experience around, right? I'm not getting just, like, tiny little bits. But anyway, we're gonna try to make some draconic beads. Alright, I ended up killing it a little faster than I thought I would. So we don't have a lot of dragon's breath, and we'll probably need it for some other things. So we'll just hang on to the rest of it here. Ooh, that's something, huh? Okay, time in the bottle works on these things. I did not know that. That is awesome. We'll even go up a little bit more. Have plenty of time. Awesome. 3 and a 4. Now our new friends, the diamond bees, have allowed us the diamonds to spare to fill these hives up with the gene samplers. We've already got some. They're over here in the indexer. Now, the types that are all prosperity 1% will stack, but they won't stack with like prosperity 2%. We put a button on the side because when you give this thing a redstone signal, it'll do a bunch of crafting like with like. It doesn't do all of it. I'm not sure how it works, honestly. But this should fairly soon. Just got these yellows to do here. Give it one more. Okay. So we have 9% and 14%. We're looking for 100%. Sure enough, we got ourselves a zombie in here. I don't know, I think they just fertilize off of flowers? Let's see. Hopefully it will show us a zombie. Well, there's the spawn egg anyway. Alright, zombie bee. Zombie. Okay. So, yeah, just normal flowers. We'll get one in there. Now, we got the zombie. We're waiting for a skeleton. And we're going to be looking to make a few other things. Notably, where are they? Oh. Powered centrifuge. Didn't we already? The heated centrifuge. Okay. That'll process blocks for us. But the next thing we need to make is one of these catchers. And I think we won't see it. I did finally find the recipe for entangled blocks. I've hooked it, I put 2 out there, and that's how we're sending bottles out there, is through this drawer. And a little quantum entanglement, it's pretty cool. But let's see, what was that catcher? Was that a dropper or was it a dispenser? Okay, it was a dispenser, so we must have a recipe. Okay, let me get some recipes. Okay, this will get us our catcher, which I don't really need for anything. We might need it though to make the Bobby incubator. I feel like probably not. Okay, so we'll need to make a daylight detector. Okay, here's our incubator. Very nice. I'll bring it down here. It is gonna need power. So, there we go. As long as we made this thing, might as well, let's see what it's supposed to do. Load it up with cages, and it will catch any bee flying over it. Can also put a flower or a feeding slab on top. So, let me make this flower. There we go. So now, if I understand this properly, when this thing generates zombies or skeletons because it's in the dark, they should go to this flower to try to pollinate, and this should suck them in. And it's starting to rain, so I figured clean up our quests here. Looks like we did pretty well. Let's throw what we can in here. And more to pick up. And we got ourselves some loot bundles. See what all we get here. Okay. Neptunium shovel, another rad quarry, another one of these. Doesn't seem to. Another ore miner. We're gonna have to get into what do you call it? Cultism, probably pretty soon. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.